Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zulfatul Shafa'ah from Darunajat Senior High School, and today I will tell you a story by the title The Ugly Duckling. Once on a farm long ago, a mama duck sat on her nest. How long must I wait for my babies to hatch? I have to sit here all by myself. But what could she do? A mama duck must keep her eggs warm till they hatch. At last, the eggs began to crack. One yellow duckling stepped out of its shell, then another. She counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh dear! I had 6 eggs. I should have 6 ducklings. One large egg was still in the nest, so she went back to sit on her nest again and wait some more. The next day, the big egg started to hatch. Out popped a baby boy bird. Yet, my goodness, how different this one looked. He was very larger than the others. He wasn't yellow, but dark gray all over. One of the yellow ducklings pointed. What is that? You can't be one of us. I've never seen such an ugly duckling. Hey, how can you say such a thing? You're only 1 day old. Your brother just hatched from the very same nest as you did. Now line up. We'll go to the lake for your very first swim. The ugly ducklings didn't know why the other ducklings kept yelling at him every time he tried to play with his brothers and sisters. One day, one of the yellow ducklings said to the ugly duckling, "Hey, you, come here." Me? Yes, you know what? It would do us a big favor if we just went away. Oh, why won't they let me stay with them? They must be right, I should go. And that night, the ugly duckling flew over the farmyard fence to the other side of the lake, and there he met 2 grown-up ducks. Hey, can I please stay here for a while? I have nowhere else to live. What do we care? It's a big lake. Just don't get in our way. Shh. Suddenly, a big hungry dog came tearing by, chasing the 2 ducks. But they quickly flew up in the air and left the ugly duckling froze in fear. The dog sniffed and sniffed at the ugly duckling. But surprisingly, it turned around and walked away. Am I too ugly, even for that mean old dog? And then the sky turned dark. A heavy big storm came, and the rain coming pouring down. In just a moment, the ugly duckling was soaked through and through. A cold wind started to blow. He held both wings close to his chest. If only there was some place I could dry out. But all at once, a tiny light blinked far off in the woods. Could it be someone's head? The ugly duckling flew to the door. Quack! What is all this noise? Oh, a duck! You might as well stay here, but mind you, I expect you to lay eggs. And then a hen crept on him. Hey, who do you think you are? I'm the only one here who lays eggs. You don't know the first thing about laying eggs. You got that right. I'm a boy duck. Then why you are here? Didn't you hear what the old woman said? Impostor, get out of here. The door of the hut was still open. So the ugly duckling crept out to the door and back into the storm. No one ever wants me. The storm ended. Finally, he found another lake. Looking in the water, he saw a reflection from above. A flock of beautiful birds were flying overhead, above him, he turned around to admire them. Wow, they were the most beautiful birds he had ever seen. Their long bodies, their slender necks winged through the sky with ease and grace. He watched it until the very last one disappeared from view. The ugly ducklings stayed at the lake as the days grew shorter. Winter came, setting its blanket of white snow. A wind blew, and the clouds darkened. He became terribly tired, until in just a moment, two giant hands swept him up. "You poor thing! You didn't fly south with others? Oh, poor you!" The farmer was carrying him someplace, and at last spring came. For the rest of the winter, the farmer cared of the ugly duckling. And when spring came, wow, it's time to you to go back to the lake to swim again as you were born to do. He took back the ugly duckling back to the lake and set him on the water. "Oh wow, I feel so good. Why do I never felt as strong as I do right now?" Spring ended, then summer. One day, the ugly duckling heard a quiet splashing sound behind him. He turned around. It's a flock of those same beautiful birds he had once seen winging through the sky, now sat on the lake. "Oh, I won't make trouble for you. Don't worry, I'm leaving." And when he happened to glance down at the lake, he saw a reflection that looks like one of those beautiful birds. "Oh my God, what is this?" He jumped back, and the reflection jumped back too. "Hey, where are you leaving soon? Stay with us, we will be friends." The ugly duckling realized what had happened. He was no longer the ugly gray bird. He had grown into a beautiful swan. All the other swans came to greet the newcomer. And finally, the ugly little thing was accepted and loved by his new friends, to whom he belonged, the beautiful and graceful swans. The end. Don't judge a book by its cover. This sentence forms its essence from this beautiful short story. The moral of this story is to accept people by their qualities, their values, their humilities, and friendships. Because appearances are always misleading. So, it's better always to accept person not based on how they looks. Okay, that's all. I'm Zulfa Tushafa from Darunajat Senior High School. Thank you.